What's up, guys? My name is Mad Squash 924. Welcome back to another episode of some Star Wars and Knights of the Old Republic. We are here on an unknown planet, according to our map, an unknown world. On the last episode when we crashed here, we met up with these elders. They call themselves a Rakatan group that was once part of a higher hierarchy of a Rakatan empire. To start out today's episode, we are going to go and change our party members up. I think I'm going to bring Carth and Zalbar. We haven't brought Zalbar in quite some time, that's for sure. So we'll do that. Level him up as well. And as well as Carth, before we get going. Trying to decide what he needs at this point. He's kind of having that similar problem that I've come across with Canderous, where he doesn't really need much things anymore. I guess Sniper Shot. It's level 18. I doubt he's going to get the other two. Wow, his Bucket Blade really doesn't do that much. I kind of thought it did more than that. Truth be told. More demos. That's not really that helpful for him. I kind of think we should give him something that gives him a lot of strength. We can give him a +2 in strength, which raises his strength to 6 for plus, which is great. I can raise his dexterity and make his defense higher, but nah. I think he's fine the way he is. And what about Carth? What about Carth? He has a dexterity of 20. Do we have something that gives 2 dexterity? So I don't have to waste a point just by looking at this. I mean, I could give him the 3. But his dexterity is only +5 still. It should be +6 for that amount, but it's not. Yeah. What's his con? His con's at 15. Could do that. There's a wasted point into strength, but that kind of is a little unfortunate. We could take off this headband, which would make him lose 1 dexterity, and give him something else so somebody else can wear this, but it requires light armor, so I kind of don't want to do that. I guess we'll keep him what he had. That sucks. I would love to give him something else, but what can you do? Let's take care of these Rancors and then begin our rescue operation. I was gonna say, am I doing this alone? I basically did. Okay, I'm trying to think what would be quicker. I'm kind of thinking if we return to the Ebon Hawk, it'd be a quicker route than actually going through the route of going through the temple and then coming back here. Because what we actually have to do next is we have to go this way. And if you guys remember, we never went this way. Which brings us towards the One's facility in the North Beach. Let's see what's around. Well, here's the other facility.
We have seen you, interloper. You have a servant of the elders. By the order of the One, you must die.
Well then, I'll just kill all of you then. That's okay. Oh, good thing we got rid of the Rancors. That's probably the biggest problem of this group. Let's try to get some flurries in. Pretty easy. Pretty simple. Okay, what else is around? Trying to see if there's any items before we actually go head inside. Even though it really doesn't look like there is any items, does there? Maybe along the beach side? I kind of like how this place doesn't have a stupid electrical beam for defenses like the other place does. Like, that's a little unnecessary, you know? The Rakatan settlement. Okay. Well, what a greeting. I mean, they're pretty easy to kill, not gonna lie. Oh my goodness. It's just a murder spree. Okay, now that that's all cleared, or not, there's other items I've yet to loot, so I gotta go back. Ooh, we missed? Well, he missed, I mean. That's pretty sick. Considering that our defense lowered when we used our flurry. A lot of consumables. I guess I shouldn't expect much, considering that we're not going to find a shop anymore. Let's head back this way. I want to make sure I don't miss any items before our progression reaches a point of no return. Which I don't think will happen, but just in case. It kind of has a similar feeling to how the Tusken Raiders have their settlements sort of laid out. It's in a circular motion and such. A lot of drugs. Guess there are a lot of drug addicts here. That's it, yes? Did we get this one? We did. Okay. I couldn't recall. I apparently missed a room. Unfortunate. Really, Carth? You gotta teleport in front of me? Not cool, dude. Let's make this a little quicker. Of course, YouTube and streaming services don't like it, but it makes it quicker. Is there anything actually in here to loot? No, we actually looted this already. We gotta go this way. Nice. I guess this is where they eat. The hell? He teleported. Strange. It's a good thing our defense is so high. Our defense is freaking 32. They're having a hell of a time trying to hit us. Which I'm pretty happy about, frankly. Okay. So far, this rescue op is pretty simple. Not much of a challenge. The Black Rakata shall never fall to you. Right. I was trying to hit you. Well, hopefully they'll be okay. The killing the Rancors is fine. Ooh, very nice. Let's get the other Rancor in the back. Head for this one. Ow! How unkind. Okay, he's got 2 Vibrosaurs. He really didn't have that much, did he? Oh, they got beat up pretty hard, didn't they? Jeez. Look at all these footlockers. Nice. Okay. Okay. Let me take a look at some of that stuff. +6 to stealth. I mean, that's good if we were a stealth kind of guy, but we're not. It really doesn't matter that much. +1 to strength. Some suit we don't need. Okay, maybe that might be helpful towards HK or T3. A Wookiee Warblade sounds pretty cool. What's this do? +2 demo? That sucks. +4 demo. A little better. 1d10. Crits on 20s. That's it? That's all it's good for? That's terrible. Thematically cool, but terrible. Ooh, hello. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, Jedi Master Robes are good. Probably give that to Juhani. Okay, it's just another wand that stuns people. 4 to 14, excuse me, +2 Sonic, crits on 19s, time modifier +2. But that's it, it's not upgradable. And a Zabrak gun. Is Zabrak gun better than Mandalorian Heavy Pistol? 4 to 11, 3 to 10. No, it's not.
Sure.
Unfortunate. I mean, we got some stuff out of it, I guess.
What?
Granted, it wasn't anything special.
You have saved me from the savages and the war beasts.
Are you the only surviving prisoner here?
Yes. Of the 4 of us that have been captured, only I remain.
What the hell they do to you guys?
They were trying to find out how to breach our defenses and gain entry to our camp, but my comrades, they wouldn't tell them. I'm sure that had you not come, I wouldn't end up as they did.
Well, I was sent here by the council to save you and bring you back.
I don't know what I could have done if you hadn't come. I suppose I would be dead now like the others they captured with me. Thank you for saving me. I shall attempt to return to the Enclave on my own. I will tell the council of what you have done.
Wow, that's nice. Let's get the hell out of here. Pretty simple mission. Just go and murder everybody and then come back. Like, how easy could it be? Hopefully the elders will actually aid me now, which is nice. And maybe we can get some more information about some other things and we'll explore their little camp. I think that'd be nice. We still also have to put the upgrade into our ship. So that's something we still have to do. So we'll definitely have to keep that in mind. By upgrade, I mean part to repair our ship, excuse me. I guess we just run. It probably doesn't make too much of a difference. Perhaps if we run back to the area we were just in and then teleport back, it'll be quicker. I think we can do that. And then teleport? Yeah. Hell yeah. Of course, the Rancors is still back again, but whatever. I like that these Rancors can hit me, like, no problem. That's cute. Okay, let's go.
Revan, you are back. Our scout has told us of how you've rescued him. His injuries are severe, but we believe he will survive. We are grateful for what you have done.
Okay, so you're gonna help me now?
Risking your own life to save our scout seems to prove that you've changed significantly since the last time you were here, Revan.
But you have deceived us before.
We must discuss this in greater detail.
We must have some privacy, Revan. We'll return when our deliberations are done. They walk so weird.
Revan, you have rescued a member of our tribe from the One, at great personal risk to yourself.
We believe this action shows you have truly changed since your last visit here. The council has decided we will trust you once more. For many generations we have sought a way to enter the temple and discover the means to destroy the Star Forge. But only those who can command the Force, those like you, can enter the Temple of the Ancients. We no longer have that power. That was why we helped you the last time you were here. But you cannot enter the temple without our help, Revan. Only the ancient rituals of our people can lower the shields for you to enter. You need us as much as we need you, Revan. Right, so we're working together again.
For our own sake and that of the entire galaxy, we hope you truly mean to atone for your past evils.
When you are ready, Revan, we will take you to the temple. But the temple is a place of sacred power. If you are to enter, you must do so alone, in the tradition followed by our Rakata ancestors for the past 1,000 generations. Okay, but I'd rather not go in alone if I can help it. When you were last here, we broke the ancient tradition. We allowed you and your apprentice to enter the temple together, and it brought untold suffering upon the galaxy. We believe you truly wish to destroy the Starforge this time, but the lesson of the past is not easily forgotten. We will not defile the sacred ritual a second time. Only you alone may enter. When I am ready, I will go into the temple alone. I understand. And it is done. You have only to let us know when you are ready to enter the temple. Okay, I'll be back when I'm ready to go. I want to explore this place a bit. As you wish, come to speak to us when you are ready to enter the temple and we will lower the shield for you. But remember, when the time comes, you must enter the temple alone, in accordance with the traditions of the ancient Rakata. That's fine. I just want to explore this place because, as you see, we've yet to do that. And already you can see they're a lot more advanced than the one. They have droids. Which is good. Hello. You have returned at last, Revan. I was beginning to wonder what had happened to you in the temple. You know me? We had met previously when you last entered the Enclave many years ago. You inquired as to my research then as well. You came here and gained access to the temple and you were never heard from again. Some thought that you may have betrayed us to the others, but they were never able to penetrate our defenses. But if you wish to help us now, then the time is taken is nothing. Is there anything else you require? What exactly are you doing? I see there's cages. What am I doing? You mean the purpose of my research here? Sure. What is the purpose of your research here? Well, as you may have heard from our historians, in our distant past, we melded technology and the Force to create truly wondrous effects. We guided ships across the galaxy using our power and incorporated its uses into all aspects of our society. But something happened somewhere. What do you mean? Well, there are a variety of theories on what happened. Perhaps we became immune to the effects of the Force from overuse. Perhaps our breeding habits rendered our species insensitive to it over time. None truly know for sure. The only discernible result was that we could no longer command the Force as we had. Its power had escaped us. With its loss, our technologies could no longer hold us as far above the subjugated races we ruled, and our empire began to crumble. The races we subjugated rose up, plagues swept our worlds, and we could do nothing against all these disastrous calamities. In the end, only the members of our race left here, on our homeworld, survived. I mean, they kind of mentioned that you couldn't use the Force, but what's your research then? Is it to rejuvenate it? Well, every once in a while, there's an individual born who has an affinity for the Force. Maybe not the ability to use it directly, but at least the ability to remain open to it. I believe this is a sign that whatever genes our species had that gave us the ability to use the Force are not completely gone. Perhaps when the ancestors of the current tribes fled beneath the surface, some retained this trait. We have been working for years to isolate this gene in an attempt to resurrect it in our species as well. We, the Elders, do not have Force sensitivity ourselves, but by harnessing the genetic structures of the other tribes, we hope to be able to breed the gene back into our species. So, you're trying to rebuild your genetic structure. That's all you're trying to do. Well, we believe that if we had a large enough genetic sample, we can reintroduce the recessive Force-sensitive genes back into our people, allowing us to, once again, access the heritage of our past. So, the temple. Yeah, the temple. It can only be entered by those sensitive to the Force, so it has been barred to us for ages. But what we may find inside will allow us to lift the other tribes out of the barbarism into which have fallen and restore us to a productive force in the galaxy. So what I'm trying to understand is you're trying to restore your Rakadan Empire, then? No. We do not want to fall down the path that so twisted our people before. This time, perhaps we can redeem ourselves in the eyes of the galaxy and become a force of good. Okay. So, exactly how close are you to finishing your research? We are quite far along, having had centuries to work already, but with the arrival of another tribe on our island, we have been restricted in our movements to just our enclave. We had captured a few of their warriors, but the one that really interests us is their leader, the One. And what's so special about him? He's dead. Those with the genes we seek seem to be marked with a destiny that causes them to rise above others, as did a species early on. In hearing the stories his warriors tell of the One, we believe that he may hold some of the genes we seek. He may be nearing force sensitivity. Unfortunately, he and his people are much too aggressive and violent for us to ever get close enough to study him. His corpse would not do either, as only a living, working body is of use to us. Maybe in time, though, the differences between our peoples will lessen enough that we may study one another and gain the information we possibly need. He's already dead, but how could I help with your research? If only we had access to the knowledge of our ancestors, they must have known much more than us. They had a much greater population sample to work with. I believe that in the temple there may be the information we seek, perhaps in the old archives or scrolls, maybe even an ancient computer, if anything is still functioning. This information would help us greatly in our work, and would be very grateful to you for it. Is there anything else I can help you with? What do you know about the temple here? It is ancient, that's what we know, and it is guarded by advanced technology that only force-sensitive races can penetrate. Recently, we have seen ships coming and going from it, similar in design to the one that came out about the same time you did many years ago. Other than that, we do not know, although we would dearly like to find out. Anything else you require? No. Very well then, come and go as you please. Okay, so supposedly when we go into the temple, there might be information that can help researcher Lawa. Interesting. Huh. I mean, it's pretty cool. What we got going on in here? That's cute. Oh, some cylinders. Nice. Okay, let's go over here real quick. I want to check the other side before we go down. Okay, a little eating area. And more eating areas. Okay. Well then. I guess I didn't know what to expect. I guess they have to have somewhere to eat. Where they go to the bathroom, though, must be a different story. This place looks important, doesn't it? Keeper Orsa. Greetings once again, Revan. I am glad that you have returned. I couldn't believe that you had betrayed us, despite what the Council had said. I'm sorry, but I don't exactly remember you.
My name is Orsa. I am the keeper of the history for the elders. The last time you were here, you had many questions for me. The council told us all of the destruction of your memories, but I still had hoped you might recall something of our past discussion.
I'm sorry, I don't remember. It's gone.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. It just pains me to know that all you had learned from me has been forgotten. Still, I would be happy to instruct you again.
Okay, sure.
Yes, of course, although you must forgive me if some of this starts to seem familiar. After all, we did not go into the history of the Rakata at some length the last time you were here. I would do my best to enlighten you with the knowledge I hold. What subject do you wish to learn about?
Better plan. We will learn about all this in the next episode of Star Wars.
Yes, of course, I understand. You have a YouTube to run and Twitch you must record on. I understand.
You may go. Anyways, hope you guys all enjoyed today's episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. If you guys did, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think of today's episode. If you're new to my channel or been watching me for a little while and you're interested in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic as much as I am, feel free to subscribe to me, Mad Squash 924, over on YouTube, where the rest of the Let's Plays being held there. And don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. And on our next episode, we're going to learn the history of the Rakata, and then we're going to go in the computer room directly afterward and see what's in there. And I hope I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.